Hello, this is David Dean, and we're getting ready for Storm Shield Defense number 3 in Twine Peaks. I'm going to run this just in a second, but to let you know, we're going to run this one a little bit different than we have in the past. This is something you just kind of have to do if you're doing these solo. And on the new amplifier B, the Storm Shield is way too close to build a decent trap tunnel for that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this thing off. We're going to make sure that our traps are working and everything is looking good on the first wave. And if everything is looking good, we're going to hop on our hoverboard and run over there and place down basically a makeshift trap tunnel area on B, hopefully before the spawn gets over there. So this will be a little interesting, a little different, and as always, a chaotic experiment, which is just something I love doing. So let's see how this goes. And we're getting attacked from the east. In truth, we should always, from now on Storm Shield defenses, get attacked from the east on the first wave. Let's see what we got. I see lobbers, regular husk, beehives. Not seeing anything bad. Everything is going up the way it should, and going flying the way it should. Oh, we got smashers. And let's see. Yep, everything looks good on the big map. Let's see this smasher. Let's see. That was a husky husk. Where'd the smasher go to? And no. How did the... Jeez. Getting some strange graphics going on here. For some reason, the smasher is wandering all over the place. But I'm getting eat up by gas. We only got 2 minutes left. So we're going to have to take a big risk here. Get over here. And I should have hopped up on my hoverboard like I said I was going to. But if we get attacked over here, we really have no defenses set up yet. So, that should have been metal. There we go. And get that up there. And this is not going as smoothly as I hope it would. But we will make it work. Alright. So that is good there. Get this, actually. And do the same thing over here. And we got 1:20 left. Evidently nothing has gotten through to my amplifier yet. And let's see. Yeah, these things shoot far enough. It should be okay. And then we need floor launchers. Lots of floor launchers. Alright, that will protect most of this. Get down here. We can't build there. Can't build there. That is seriously hurting. Alright. So, get that fixed. And wall launcher, what we're doing is we're setting this all up to throw down these things into the pit. And hopefully this is enough to keep them off of this from going up the back side of the ramp. And just to make sure, we will do the same thing up here. Uh-oh, fort's falling. No, amp's not taking any damage. But yeah, we're just launching things like crazy if they come from this side. And then I got to get over to the other side as fast as possible. We got 14 seconds. And I'm not even sure if it's going for this amp first. It may be hitting the other amp. And get wall launchers. Alright. 0 seconds. And what do we got? They're going for B from the north side where I just was. Okay. We got 21 seconds. I need to get up there to put my constructor base. But first we got to get this going. No, did not want... Well, actually that doesn't work half bad. Put that up there. One more extra dynamo here wouldn't hurt. And... oh, we got them coming in. To see the spawn point? Yeah, all coming right at me. We got a blaster. I need to get up to where I want my constructor base. We didn't even put it down, or I shouldn't say we. I guess that was my mistake. Didn't even put down the base on the first wave. There we go. And we have Flinger Trash already up here, being annoying as usual. So let's go see this one. Wow, we got over 3 minutes to go. Oh, wrong turn. Get down in here. Come on. We got a big lag on the traps and the movement of the husk. So, yep, getting eaten up like crazy. I do have some trying to pound through over here. Actually, let's do this. With a launcher on that. And just in case. Oh, we got lobbers. And I had a plan for the lobbers. But been running around taking care of everything else. The thing is with the lava field, you usually can't put a lobber screen over it unless you go 3 tiles high. If you go 3 tiles high, those lava balls falling from the sky will go right through this. Unfortunately, they will go through just like that taker went through. Ah, there's the problem. Ah, they got me. I got 1:58 left to go. Let's see. Take a nice little dirt nap here. And pop back up. So they're trying to pound through there again. Not using the stairs. Well, some of them are definitely using the stairs like they're supposed to. But that's why I built up this backup area here. In case something went wrong just like this. And you can see now the lobbers are trying to find a different angle since I threw down that lobber screen up there. So we will just put down more of a lobber screen. If we can keep away from the takers. Yeah, love that blast. Alright, let's see if we can draw some takers into the trap tunnels. Which seem to be working great. Unfortunately, most of the spawn is hitting the other trap area. It will change on different runs, on whether it's heavier to the east or the west. But yeah, those are getting eaten up. Something pounded through here. So we'll just put it right back. We got 38 seconds. Yeah, over there we did not get that reinforced well enough. But yeah, the amplifier, no damage. And we will be coming back in here after all this is done. Just to see how much damage it actually took. And yeah, the amplifier looks great. So, I love that Nova Blast. And yeah, if you didn't notice, for reperks, the counter on the Mist Monsters is going up really fast. And let's get moving. We got 4 waves with only 3 buildings. That tells me something's going to get hit twice. Ah, this side is definitely a weak side. But there wasn't much I could do about it to get over here to fix it beforehand. Ah. And they're going to walk around there, so let's go ahead and get some ceiling electric fields up. Just to do some area effect damage. Along with all these floor traps. And then we got the launchers up here we put before. That will be sending them over there, hopefully to their death. Let's see what we got coming in, because that is going to make a big difference. And once again, did not put down my base right away. So let's get that. And with my base, kind of more worried about maxing out the traps than I am about the amplifier. Let's see. Yeah, we want to put Launcher there. We got blasters again. I've been having a tough day with blasters. Alright. So let's see what we got going on with the mobs coming in. We got 120 left to kill. Yeah, fortunately we don't have anything nasty like the propanes or the smashers. So as long as I stay out of the view or attack of the blasters, we got no issue. Nothing really coming over here. Everything going up the middle and getting eaten up without much of an issue. So 58 left to go. All right. And now the big question is, what structure is going to get attacked a second time? Whether it's going to be one of the two amplifiers or the home base. And can't see much over here. Let's see. Yeah, most of that's all protected base. Okay, it is the home base. So we'll be getting attacked from the east. So let's get up and over. And what we really got to check here is see if the launchers. Evidently something got up here, a smasher. 43. Whoa! So they did not like the stairs. So evidently that did not work as planned. And we have not had propane, so that kind of gets me worried. Yep, we got propane. So I need to get... Yeah, they got through here quite a bit. And chances are they're going to get through again, so we might as well get the base down and get this other area built up and ready for it. They came through there. I don't want to get any... Yeah, I need to get out of here because they will definitely start throwing that propane at me if I get too close. Yeah! Send those things a-flying. Let's get over here. And right there, are they trying to beat through the floor? Jeez. Check out the distance on this guy. Nope, they pounded through the steps. So I guess we won't be doing that build. I'll have to change it up. And it also means we got 3 minutes of pure chaos getting ready to go on here. And let's see. Yeah, keep beating on that. Wasting your time. Alright, this is going to get interesting, if it's not already so. Evidently, the propane, there it goes. I was waiting for that. And evidently, there was a lot of propane in there. So, is he just going to walk right by me with that propane? Evidently, he is. Fortunately, on the 45, it bounced it back some. But we got to get that back up. Ah, shoot. We lost one here, too. And what's going on? I could be doing things here to help myself out. But, nope, we're just going to die. Should have slowed down the slow field. But I kind of like seeing how all this unfolds. Unfortunately, we have them going into the home base. I guess I should have stuck with my build I had done before when I ran this. And we will definitely be changing it up to that. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah. Go away. Wait, oh, they're charging from the other side. I was wondering where they were coming from. Alright, let's just being annoying now to the propane. What are we at? Damn, we got quite a few through. We got about a minute left to go. Come on. Ah! There we go. What do we got? We got 50% damage.
Hey, we just built that.
And I'm gonna actually have to use my ability. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw it down. Slow them down a little bit to give me a little bit more time to put up the walls and defenses to slow them down so we can at least finish this. And we are getting close on it. Let's see what we got. We got about 10% left. 14 seconds. Get the decoy to pull a few of them off for the last 7 seconds. And yeah, that was just ugly. Whoa, somebody went flying over here. Yeah, I kind of did it. Low on that. That was interesting, but I was trying a new experimental build, and we're going to say that build does not work so well, so we're going to go and change that up. It did work on the other runs. It just seems like with the smashers, they just did not like it and were able to take out the staircase, which totally messed up the defenses on that side. So as I said, I had a build I used on my first account when I was running this, and that had no issue stopping them. So I will be switching over for Storm Shield Defense number 4. But let's see what we got for our rewards here. We got a level 4 chest. Get some decent rewards, some mini llamas with seasonal gold, and then get back into the mission just to see what kind of massive damage they did. And let's see. And the big issue on that also was the fact that that side got attacked twice. And since I was building on one of my amplifiers, I didn't see what had gone wrong on the first one. And so get through this. Hey, we got 100 reperks for the mist monsters. And the other thing is I'm still level 73 and these mobs are a lot higher than I am. But that's the part of the game that I enjoy. Let's get through this. Grinding for the new mythic hero. Fortunately gave me a bunch of V-Bucks and basically everything. I had to do 17 missions to grind through to get through all the quests to get the new mythic hero. So kind of need a break. But yeah, the damage on this was rather extensive. But great fun. Let me know your comments and questions when this gets done. As I said in the description box, I put a list of all the Storm Shield defenses I've ran. And most of them go much, much better than this one did. Oh, this is going so slow. Come on, you're going to do it. Wow, am I going to stall out? No, there we go. Just thinking in my head what I got to do different. But yeah, over here. Wow. That was some heavy hits. We had them bashing through here. They even got up here on the ceiling somehow. Don't know. But yeah. What I had over here was this ramp going straight up over the rock face, but they didn't like that. They bashed out the stairs and went right up here and were able to get up with very few traps in the way. So I will be redoing this, obviously. I did see some of the smashers flying over here. Oh, that's why. I was trying to figure out why. Sending them down over the cliff here. And these, can I get a reading on how many times they went off? Nope. But this one went off 4 times. And so overall, this seemed like it worked pretty good. I will repair this side and keep it as it is. But definitely changing up over here on how I did my build to the east side of the home base. Wow, that was getting interesting. So let's get over and check out the new amplifier. It got attacked from the north. I was able to build a good solid trap tunnel over here, but unfortunately the vast majority of the mobs all went in through the less built area. Over here we had this thing went off 19 times, and this one went off 19 times. So they were doing their jobs there. Oops, I do want to check. Let's see, 47. And just checking these, this one went off one time. And just trying to find out if these launchers are sending them back the full 3 tiles or just 2 tiles. But we'll have to check that next time. Most of them were coming up through here. Once again, I did a staircase like I did in the other place. And they were coming up here. They came up, this one went off 24 times. So obviously the staircase here was working pretty good. Unfortunately, a lot of the mobs just decided to pound through here, which I kind of thought they might do, which is why I had these floors here that they would have to bash through to get up. And they only managed to beat through the floor of this place where you saw, and all I did was throw up a wall with a launcher and really didn't have any more issue. We did have a big issue on this one of the lobbers, and I brought up while I was doing it, over this area here that has the lava ball hitting, if you build above it 3 tiles, the lava ball doesn't affect it. If you build 2 tiles above it, it'll just blow everything up. But since this was 3 tiles high, the lobbers weren't able to get to the amplifier hardly at all. So this worked extremely well, and definitely will be building it up for future. Along with making this a lot more difficult for them to bash through. So that worked pretty good. I was actually really happy with that. Over here on the west side, you saw me running over here, trying to put in all the traps to make this secure if they spawned over here, and you'll get to see that on future ones. And then they attacked the amplifier A to the south, which fortunately was a bunch of low hit point husks, blasters, pitchers, and so really had no issue. Just ran out in front here once the storm shield went away, put down all the traps here, sealing electric fields and the retractable floor spikes, and it ate it up without any issue. The thing is, now I'm going to be tearing all of this down to build up the new amplifier I will be placing, which will probably, or most likely definitely, be this one right here. Don't think they're going to give me any other choices on that, but we will see when I do the setup video for Storm Shield Defense number 4. Alright, I hope that was entertaining for you. That was pretty darn close to a defeat, or about as close as you can get. But definitely entertaining time. Take care and have an amazing day.